Hi everyone, so we're looking at a gold mine right here. If you don't know what I'm talking about your LinkedIn connections. So most people don't know how to tap into that effectively. So instead of wasting time on filtering through all of the leads and then sending the messages one by one, what if AI could do that for you? What if AI could filter out the decision makers and then send super personalized messages adapted to each of your leads with just one single click of a button? So this is what we're going to talk about today in this flow, where we are building a automation that is doing exactly what I just mentioned, to filter out the decision makers, to use OpenAI to craft super personalized messages and send them at scale without risking your LinkedIn profile. And the best part is that this work is already done. As you can see right here, we already built this flow for you. So if you haven't yet, make sure to join our Skool community, where I'm going to drop this flow and outreach AI agents each week for you to use in your business. If you're new here, I'm Magdalena, co-founder of Replic, and I'm here to help you automate your entire outreach process with strategies and approaches that actually work. So if you're interested in that, make sure to follow for more, and let's get started. Okay, so before diving into the flow, I just quickly want to highlight why we want to use it and how it works. So why are your LinkedIn connections a gold mine? It's because your LinkedIn connections are pre-qualified leads already. This is people who already know you, have seen your content, and are way more likely to respond than cold outreach. But the problem is that you probably have thousands of connections. Not all of them are matching your ICP, and manually sorting and messaging them is impossible at scale. So we're going to solve this by using AI and automation and let that do the work. So in today's flow, we're going to use n8n and Unipile. And step one is that we're going to extract your LinkedIn connections. Due to LinkedIn restrictions, you can only extract your invitation list limited to 1,000 invitations. But we can overcome this by using Phantom Buster to extract up to 5,000 connections. So this is what you would want to use inside of Phantom Buster. And as you can see, they allow you to scrape safely and efficiently 1,000 profiles per day with this Phantom, or 2,500 if you have Sales Navigator account. So this is what you would want to use if you have more than 1,000 connections. And then step two is that we're going to identify your ICP. So we feed the list into AI. AI filters and returns only the most relevant leads for us. Step three is that we're going to use AI plus n8n to send personalized LinkedIn messages using something called Unipile. So if you're using a traditional LinkedIn outreach tool, you know how much it costs. So here you have up to 10 accounts for only $55. Usually HeyReach or Expandy, they're charging more than $80 per sender per account. So here you can see how much money you would save by using Unipile. This is why we chose this one. And unlike cold emails, LinkedIn messages never go to spam since you're already connected to that contact. AI drafts hyper-personalized messages that are adapted to each of your leads based on their LinkedIn profile information. We use n8n and Unipile to send them on autopilot, and we add random delays, different templates, and engagement steps like profile visits and likes. This is what you can add into the flow, but today we're just going to show you one flow that's going to send the messages at scale. And all of this is done without risking your LinkedIn account, which is super important because LinkedIn have their restrictions and is super touchy when it comes to automations. And why this works, it's going to give you more than 10% reply rates. We have seen it for ourselves, also the Replic users that have been using this strategy. So you're messaging people who already know you, and this is why it works. It has no spam filters. Every message lands in their inbox. AI is going to make sure you're reaching out to the right ICP. If you're using n8n and Unipile like we suggest, there's no expensive outbound setups, no manual work, and just results. So now when you understand the power of having a flow like this, let's dive into the automation. Okay, so this is the flow. It's going to send personalized LinkedIn messages to your connections. And this is a daily automation, and we want to have that because we are aware of the limitations on LinkedIn. We don't want to push too many requests at once because that's going to risk to ban your account. That's why we have this limitation right here to control how many messages we send a day. So if you're new to cold outreach on LinkedIn, make sure to start with a lower number of messages and then slowly increase. And then we are going to retrieve your connections, and you do that by going to LinkedIn. You go into your network, and then you're choosing your address book right here. And when you're here, you can then export your contacts right there. And here you're just going to choose your invitations. And then when you downloaded this file, you're going to get a file that looks something like this with all of your connections. And in the next step, we're going to then extract the data that we need to go forward into this flow right here. And for each user, we're going to then retrieve the information from their LinkedIn profile. And we do that by using something called Nubula that's going to scrap their LinkedIn profile. And in order to connect Nubula and also Unipile to send the messages on autopilot, you need to connect your accounts inside of n8n. And you do that here in credentials by adding your APIs. And then we're going to use OpenAI right here to create personalized messages at scale. So this is the prompt, and here you can see that we're also going to check if the lead is a decision maker to know if they are worth to contact or not. And we're going to also send them this message, hey, first name, I just realized we've been connected for X days. And then we're going to calculate how many days ago we actually connected with that contact in order to make this super personalized and make them want to engage with us. And then you can also see the rest of the prompt right here. So in the next step, then we have the message, and we're going to see by the response of AI to see if it's usable. And then we're going to check if the lead is valid. And by valid, I mean, are they connected to us and are they a decision maker? And we're going to find that out by this information right here. And if they're not, we're going to have a note inside of our sheet right here to know that they are not qualified. And then if they're qualified, we're going to retrieve the lead message ID to be able to send them the message. And we're going to check, and we're going to check if you can send the message to that connection. And if yes, we're going to send your personal LinkedIn message, and we're going to make sure to wait between each request to make sure to not get blocked by LinkedIn. And after each step here, we're going to have notes inside of our file. And this is what you can see here. Here we have sent the message when the chat started. The second degree we cannot send messages to. And if the lead is not valid, which means they are not a decision maker, not going to send them the message. And of course, you can change this flow after your likings, and also the message inside of OpenAI right here, just change the prompt. So this can be adapted to your own business and after your own copywriting as you like. So here you have a LinkedIn outreach automation flow that is going to run automatically for you with just one single click of a button. When we are executing this flow, you can see that we are going through all of the steps right here on autopilot, and then we're going to have this flow running daily until we reached all of the contacts we want to reach. So I really hope you can see the power of this flow, and if you do, make sure to join our Skool community. Now we almost have 400 members where all of them are interested in outreach automation, and I'm dropping flows like this, and also this flow is going to be inside of this classroom with outreach AI agents for you to use this flow for your own business. So if you want to join this community, make sure to like and comment on this video below, and I make sure to let you in. I really hope you find this video and this flow really valuable for you and your business, and I'm super excited to see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.